Fair exchange ain't no robbery. What? Warnock, Shannon, Eric, you motherfuckers use me. I used you. It's a launch technique, my boy. It's one of the classic um, marketing tools of the direct sales industry. It's called PS3. Peak interest, show the plan, third party validation. Not peak like you perverts be. P-E-A-K. P-I-Q-U-E. Peak. Ooh, that's interesting. Show themompreneurSquad.com. Show thekingdommarketplace.com. Show urbansuccessuniversity.com. Show selectpatronage.com. Show how our daughters built it out. Fill up the first 403 business categories with AI smart matching and category pillars. Completely go through those 46 directories in Georgia that I did from 2007 to 2015, from the time Yolanda ascended to the time that Joe ascended. And then the rest of the 403 directories and the other 40,000 folk that were in my Christian business directories. And then you never know. You never know. I might indirectly, accidentally solicit, the whole 480,000 that came across my desk in 20 years, and allow the fact that I'm redeemed. I once was. Thank God I ain't what I used to be. What our boys need, what our community need is a real example. What the industry needs is real integrity. I believe Stormy got integrity, but, it's a lot of folk attacking folk. And it's hard to be a black owner. Motherfuckers can't stand my launch. That I paid it out to our daughters. I still am. Sully had the 1036 plan. Google it. Actually, don't even worry about it. When you go to selectpatrons.com, it'll break it down to you. He got folk in the community to invest $10 a month for 36 months. He pulled those funds. The first year, they brought the land of Progress Plaza. Year 2 and 3, they brought it out. You do the math. $10 and back then is the equivalent of about $100 right now. All right. And so y'all not going to give up $100 a month. But guess what? You can get a year profile upgrade for $100. Okay? You know why? Because some of my Morehouse homies, Kari and Jazz, they tipped the girls $100 that was doing the free ones. You can get registered for free. You can't upgrade. All right? You get a lifetime profile for a bronze for like $250. And silver and gold and diamond and da-da-da-da-da-da. And the reason for that is the old company I built out with, Christians in Business. Then what they did when we had the paper directories, they paid out to kickbacks to a lot of influencers in the Christian community. And so not Craig Kelly, all right, Joe Cutter, despicable ass. He had a conversation with me. It's recorded. I'll post it if he ever got enough balls to make me, but I'm not really into that. But I call motherfuckers on the carpet. Big on integrity. Big on honor. Just me. And so the blueprint for what our daughters were doing would have been easier to just update the older site. He listened to everything that was going to happen, and then he did what Tasty Cake did in the mid-'60s. He said no. And then he called up his old folks and start having them push my old shit like it was what our daughters built, but it's empty. You go to Christians in Business Atlanta, they got Ursula Frederick from New Birth, right? And all of them are influencers. None of them have ever built shit from the dirt. Leon Howard Sullivan, William Herbert Gray, Joseph Lawrence Roberts walked me into 3340 Peachtree in 1999 and placed me behind the curtain of Fran Tarkenton. He didn't just own KnowledgeWare, the 10th largest software company in the world, but he built, it was the Fran Tarkenton Small Business Support Center, but then it became Go Small Biz. It went no annual contract. Went through over 480,000 small businesses through that ecosystem. You're around the Solution Solving Center of over 480,000 small businesses. You know a little bit about what it takes to build it from the dirt. I consulted with a whole bunch of folk. I worked with a whole bunch of folk. I learned directly from a whole bunch of folk. First black woman I seen really get it done, downstairs in 18, that really had to bust the fuck outside with her face on it, Stormy Wellington. And you hating ass bitches out there because you ain't get a fucking bag. The way that she used the word to inspire you, and fucking right under this administration. They coming after anything that inspire black women. And yeah, man, that's part of the fucking game. You know, I'ma lease this shit because I'm at a different understanding of how I'm moving this shit. The fuck? Like, y'all niggas that don't know, don't fucking know. But for the terror shit was fucked up. Half of the shit you see people wearing was fake. I don't even want to bring her up. You know, because that goddess was going to fuck over to China and buying this shit and bringing it back. And half of the shit that the Real Housewives and all the motherfuckers was wearing was fugazi. But you couldn't tell. I take you to Beijing, you couldn't tell. So knock it the fuck off. But we so want to throw shine on folk. So I'm going to tell you, with me, taking out the shit I'm taking out, bringing forth what I'm bringing forth, do you realize they killed Martin Luther King Jr.? They ain't killed Sully. ML gave speeches. You know how Sully charged motherfuckers from apartheid all over and dealt with them corporations and shit? And William Herbert Gray left Congress as the Black Whip. Everybody on his dick now. They was talking shit in the basement of my motherfucking Bright Oak Baptist Church. If y'all don't get your fucking presses off my basketball court, what'd he tell you? He told you niggas don't read your Bible. What? He told y'all it's his scandal. It's this. He was a fucking point guard from the hood. You can't be on a championship team and sit on the bench and not get in the game and put up major points. Never wanted to be a politician. Baptist preacher from the hood. Now, when God, because he be lifting us up, I'm making myself no reputation. When he needed a mouthpiece, we had MLK. When we needed economic and entrepreneurial self-sufficiency, we had Sully. Then we wanted to kick in the door to corporate. We needed higher education and funds to acquire it. He lifted up Bishop Billions. You know, Herbie, I don't know how many billions of dollars an annual college fund raised, but Herbie raised it. Why? Because there was no example of black men going into them schools. You know what the game is now? Entrepreneurship. When it comes time for us to go in that lane, time for us to educate and understand digital, like my 101 AI personally curated prompts should take you from the Flintstones to the Jetsons. Literally. Everything from understanding your ideal avatar to, man, what? And a free when you upgrade. You don't understand AI. Ladies, excuse me, oversimplification. AI, rather it's Perplexity, rather it's ChatGPT, rather it's Gemini, it's like a pretty girl. She'll do whatever you want if you know how to talk to her. I'm just saying, don't come for me, but ladies, you know, you can come for me anytime you want. But I'm built for it. Now listen, what does that mean? That means if you got the right language, so everything that you gonna need in order to be able to get it done is a prompt. I got the Kingdom prompting system. It's a certain way that I do what I do. Don't even worry about it. I wrote the prompts. How I get them? Support the daughters. Boom, there you go. I learned something from Fran. Undersell and over-deliver. See, I'm in entrepreneurial development. So I'm going to do what I watch Fran do. I'm going to give you everything you need that you can't get anywhere else. It's going to impact the operations of your business so much that you're never going to be able to do without it. That's everything, including the Kingdom Business Owner membership. How do I get it? If you upgrade and support our daughters, I give it to you for free. What's included? Look in the website. I told you what to do. Well, what happens? You got a lifetime profile in the pre-launch. So you'll always be able to post your products, your services, and be able to show off all the extra stuff that you're getting in lifetime profiles that are not going to be in the annual ones for the same cost. Because that's the cost that Joe Cutter is charging over there for nothing. So I'm going to give you this lifetime profile that has like 4 times the value just to crush the game. Then I'm going to give you access to all of the tools, all the resources, all the information, right? The skill sets, the disciplines, the mindset, the funding, resources, and understanding, the AI practical application you need, right? In order to really be able to get this digital back. All right. And at the end of that first year, your access to KBO is going to fall off. You're still going to have your profile forever. If it's lifetime profile, when we fully launch, they're going to be connected. You can get downgraded back to a free. You're still here. You know what I mean? But, you know, if you decide to renew that membership and you're going to be able to get it, regardless of what the cost is, then you're going to be able to get it at, if you continue it, at the price that you grandfathered it in. If you get it at a bronze, it's going to be a bronze price for you. If you get it at a silver, it's going to be a silver price for you. If you get it at a gold, it's going to be at a gold price for you. It won't be for them. Boy, you'll be grandfathered in. And the funds from year 2 and 3, we're going to pay laptops. When you look at Urban Success University, you see that we are graduating. My students, many of them got LLCs before they graduate high school. And so in the Brains Over Booze movement, it's $150 for them to get an LLC, $100 in a business bank account, okay? It's $250, all right? And so next year, I'm going to put 4,000 of them in business, all right? Laptops and all that is one thing. Next year, I'm going to put 4,000 of them in business. This year, I'm going to pay out $1 million to them. Because when 4,000 of you go bronze, all right, since 100% of the proceeds are paid to our daughters, then we're going to pay out $1 million to our daughters. All right? And you guys are going to be in a Legacy 4,000 group. Now you see me with Holton Bucks, see me with Donald Bradley, see me with David Savola, see me with Nick Serba. Shout out to friggin' David Imonite, believing soldier, Chris, salute to the prophet. Yo, I was going to go all in. He was hanging out with Apostle Hilliard, and I was like, D.I., it was right when Bob Proctor was ascending, and he was having the Maxwell event. I was like, D.I., he was like, if God told you to do something, you better do it. Like, damn it. And I love David Imonite, but y'all niggas don't know him when he was David Imonetti. Hey, D.I., tell somebody about the Blue Boo Boo story. So you know, I know how this goes. All right, but for me, it's a ministry. I've seen this before. Project 1,000, Project 2,000, Project 3,000. It's 8,000 of y'all in Georgia. All right, okay. It's 48,000 of y'all in the 403 directories. Are you hearing me? Okay. So I'm a pro at this. I don't know if I got it. The kids getting ready. Somebody might have took it. Yup, I got it right here. Right? Is that it? I don't have my contacts. I can't. I'm blind. I'm blinded by. Oh, here it is right there. Yup. Eric Ward got a book. It's called Go Pro. Read it. It says everybody communicates and few people. No, that's the book I gave Shannon Jones when Warlock ordained him. I'm be kind of shit out these boys. Listen, it says amateurs convinced, professional sort, my daughters, my spiritual daughters, the Geniuses of Urban Success University, they're going to sort through these ministries, and the first 4,000 at least go bronze are going to pay out $1 million to our daughters. Now, these babies that already have been through Success for Teens, okay? And so I've already, through the industry, made and paid out $1 million and invested in them, all right? See, when Yolanda ascended, we went independent. And just like in that Inescapable Christ, when Daddy King said, I wanted to go to 50 churches and just look at him and preach to him and see how they're doing. Yolanda loved her grandpappy. And so that little thing in high school, but don't even worry about that. With her and the Pussycat play, but that's, that's the Yokemeister. Anyway, so she got 50 high schools. Average high school is 1,000 kids, all right? I only went to the 8th grade, all right? So, I mean, I got GED, I got some college credits. I got enough college credits for like 4 degrees, but I don't got no electives. Anyway, so I got middle schools, all right? I got 25 of them. Average about 250 to 300. So when Yolanda shut her eyes, it was 57,000 kids. When AD King shit popped up, we out. So that was when I started paying for my own books. $1 a book set, all right? 57,000 kids, 57 bands. All right, so run that from 2010 to 2017, 10 years, and I'm at 570. All right, when they ripping apart the Success Foundation and shit, I got some connects. I'm from the hood. Get the fuck over it. I printed my own copies of the books. Some of y'all like, yeah, I got some of them copies. That was $3 a book. That book budget went up to 171. 2018, 2019. 2020. Yeah, we kicked off the 2020-2021 school year. I'm at $1,083,000 out the mud, reinvested in my students. Curriculum. Now I'm gonna pay out $1 million to them. Then I'm gonna get paid $1. Right now, I got a covenantal commitment to our mamas who placed me in Fran's office. I mean, our pops walked me in, but, Amazing Grace, Miss Mini University, Sully. Okay. And Andrea Dash Gray, Miss Computer for Kids. She knew technology would be the great equalizer. And that's the Kingdom Marketplace. It's the world's first AI-powered, generative engine optimized entrepreneurial ecosystem. And that's what we're doing. Now, our daughters wanted to launch Black Women Run the World last year. May 31st, they had it kicking off. That was the first Saturday of the school year. And it was scheduled at Elizabeth. It got blocked. Now I know I made a commitment that I was going to give them 100 Black women entrepreneurial stories, okay, for them to do the summer, because the Kingdom Marketplace is their deliverable. See, the United Nations Global Celebration of People of African Descent was from 2015 to 2025, and it had 3 principles. It had a recognition of what previous generations had done, justice, fighting for the least of these, and development, building for future generations. This is our daughter's digital deliverable, and they wanted to showcase it with Black women, but they got blocked. I didn't realize I got so busy feeding the kids that they got out in the middle of May. So we do have one day that we celebrate African people that the United Nations has stamped August 31st. So we're going to go from the end of the school year celebrating a Black woman in business up until August 31st. And I'm short. So I need at least 22 more Black women in business by the end of the month. Okay. So that they can kick it off, because they're going to do all this stuff with y'all and showcase y'all. Y'all going to love it. All right. And so GoddessEmpireBuilders.com. Fill out the Google form, even if you do it for free. And if you're a mama, go to the select-pages.com and fill out that form, and it's going to bless your life for the rest of your life, and we're going to showcase everything the girls do for you. Love you.